Bring their water, Keith, right?
Yes, it's a pretty warm evening, pretty humid out there as expected. Thankfully, the rain staying away. And just next door tomorrow, we have the last day of Colts training camp up at Grand Park in Westfield. And tomorrow afternoon at this time, we should be in the mid 80s. The humidity level is likely a little bit lower than today. So it's going to be a warm day on Thursday. It's not going to be as humid, but still on the warm side here. Now let's talk about where we are going for your weekend. Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday, sweltering stuff here, and I think we may peak on Sunday, maybe Monday too, with the heat index around or slightly above the century mark. And then we are advertising some cooler weather if we're lucky by the middle to end of next week. Time will tell on that. This is Storm Tracker. As we mentioned earlier, a few downpours now near Shelbyville and also to the southeast of Cloverdale. But notice that little thing right there. That's a little outflow boundary. There's another one here. That's some cool air rushing out from collapsing clouds. And those could spark some additional showers or thunder showers this evening. Just north of Louisville and over towards Cincinnati, we've had some activity, and there have been a few showers here across north central Indiana. But this is few and far between relative to what we had yesterday, and that's certainly good news with all of the flooding in some spots we had some 24 hours ago. Tonight, down into the 60s, partly cloudy skies to fair skies, patchy fog a possibility. And for tomorrow, mid to upper 80s in most of Indiana tomorrow. Right along the Ohio River could be around 90. North and northeast wind should bring in some slightly drier air, some dew points in the mid to low 60s north of Indianapolis tomorrow. Our planner here, winds from the north. Highs will be back into the mid 80s, but the dew points mainly in the 60s here going into our Thursday afternoon. So that's a nice little change of pace. Now, Futurecast is picking up on the isolated activity we have right now. Going into the overnight hours, down into the 60s. Northern Indiana could be in the low 60s tonight along the Ohio River, down to around 70. And tomorrow afternoon, mid 80s. And much like today, there may be a stray shower or storm around here. We don't really expect a lot of activity here, but you can see with Futurecast a little bit of activity showing up on our map. Now, tomorrow night, upper 60s to around 70, a little bit more humid, and mid to upper 80s to around 90 on Friday, a little bit more humid again, and then we will just supercharge things going into your weekend. Tuesday, we'll have the better rain chance. It looks like at that time, there will be a frontal boundary that could give rise to a better chance for some showers and storms. But right now, it's pretty warm. Let's go into next week. You can see this front right here. And if we're lucky, that front will slip on by. And for the end of next week, it could be a little bit cooler and less humid for several days. Your Storm Track 8 7-day. Notice your weekend, Saturday and Sunday, highs in the low to mid 90s.